Hi, precious heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. This is a powerful moment, not only for awakened humanity, but also for the rest of humanity, the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth. We are being called to a higher service, and we are being presented with the opportunity to change the direction for which this planet and all her life are headed. Time is of the essence, and in order for us to fulfill the divine plan for 2021, we must pay attention and act now. Each of us needs to listen and respond to the inner promptings of our heart. This intuitive inner guidance from our newly integrated I Am presence is not just random suggestions. It is revealing the greatest need of the hour for the fulfillment of our individual and collective divine plans. We all have very unique life paths, and our inner guidance will reflect those vast differences. However, when we respond to the guidance in the most heart-based, positive way, the end result will always be a shift into a higher level of consciousness. For that is the divine intent of our earthly experience and our I Am presence. Today, our Father, Mother God, and the company of heaven want to remind us of how vitally important our consciousness is in our ascension process and the creation of the situations and conditions that are manifesting in our lives. Everything, and that means everything, that is occurring in the outer world is a reflection of humanity's consciousness. People around the world are awakening in vast numbers, and as they do, they begin to remember that they are responsible for the conditions existing on earth. Through the universal law of the circle, we have co-created whatever we have expressed through our creative faculties of thought and feeling. Every single thought, feeling, word, and action we express is projected onto the atomic substance of physical matter and manifests in physical form. This is always the case, regardless of how oblivious we may be of this profound truth. As our life force flows through us with every holy breath, it picks up the vibrations of our consciousness and then expresses those vibrations in visible form, experiences, and circumstances. In other words, what we think about, what we put our feelings and energy into, we bring into form. Because of the confusion we have all experienced since our fall from grace, we have given power to physical matter. We have actually allowed the distorted manifestation of physical matter to become our reality, when in truth, it is only an illusion created by our beliefs, thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Now, as people everywhere are awakening, they are beginning to remember that they have co-created what is happening in their life through their various earthly sojourns. They realize with a new level of understanding and clarity that physical matter is nothing more than a mass of atomic energy controlled by their consciousness. Never does matter control consciousness. The world reflects our human consciousness. In the past, we have set about trying to change the physical conditions of the world instead of raising our consciousness. Those conditions are only a reflection of our consciousness. Consequently, trying to change physical conditions without raising our consciousness is like trying to change the reflection in a mirror without changing the object causing the reflection. It is a futile effort. As humanity awakens, our consciousness is rising. At this time, our transfiguration is occurring subtly and deeply at an atomic cellular level. The seed of awareness is growing within us, and it is beginning to blaze like the sun. In order to accelerate this process, we are all being encouraged to focus our attention on what we want to empower and co-create in our life and in the world. When we watch the news or read the newspaper, it appears as though much of the planet is spiraling out of control and disintegrating into an abyss of chaos and confusion. Some people feel as though our humble efforts are futile in the face of such powerful adversity. However, our omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent Father, Mother, God, the cosmic I Am, all that is, has assured us that nothing could be further from the truth. We are not worthless sinners or worms in the dust. We are beloved sons and daughters of God, and all that our Father, Mother, God have is ours. We are in the physical plane of earth at this time to learn how to use our creative faculties of thought and feeling to become co-creators with our God parents. We were given the gift of free will so that we would voluntarily use our thoughts and feelings to co-create new patterns of divinity in the physical world of form, thus expanding the kingdom of heaven on earth. As children of God, we are powerful beyond our knowing. No matter how remote that truth may be from our conscious mind and memory, it is still pulsating in the genetic codings of our divine potential. All we have to do in order to bring this sacred knowledge to the surface is ask our I Am Presence to reveal to us the truth of who we are and why we are here. In order to change what is happening in the outer world, we do not have to do battle with the forces of imbalance by believing in the fear-based consciousness of us versus them. That particular focus of our attention actually interferes with our ability to raise our consciousness and to be the peace-commanding presence we are being called to be at this time. We must start by knowing that we are all one. There is no such thing as us and them. Every person who is acting out adversely is still a son or daughter of God, regardless of how far that person may be from reflecting that truth in his or her behavior patterns. Consequently, every person on earth is our divine sister or brother in every sense of the word. We are one with each other, and we are also one with every facet of life evolving on Mother Earth. It is imperative for us to remember that every man, woman, and child has an I am presence pulsating within their heart flame. As we focus our attention on each person's I am presence, that aspect of their divinity will expand and expand, thus influencing their thoughts, feelings, words, and actions in new and constructive ways. This will result in new behavior patterns that reflect the oneness of life and the highest good for all concerned. This week, the company of heaven is standing in readiness, awaiting our divine invitation and the opportunity to help us raise our consciousness by staying focused on our I am presence and the I am presence within every person on earth. This is not a monumental task. It is a deliberate choice and a conscious decision to empower with our thoughts and feelings only the divinity within ourselves and each other and every person on earth. I promise you, once you get into the habit of doing that, it is much easier than you might envision at this moment. God bless you, precious heart. I look forward to being with you next week.